There we go. So our application seems to be running already in the background here. If you go to this, you see everything is okay, it's running. So assuming I wanted to deal with the okay, finally one person on screen. Welcome, sister. So we are there. This application is running because we are under HTML. Assuming here we are saying get element by ID root. Assuming I change the ID to something here like root 1. Guess what will happen to this application? Let's see. It crash. You see? Because it's rendering only MTD because they don't know where it's even, because it doesn't exist in the HTML here. As long as I will go here and change this one to root 1 because it matches and come back, try to refresh, you can see everything is loading back. Okay, now it's working. So this is how it works. So the React application is divided with the component, with the other important things, but at the end we connect them all into app. Here everything is going to be connected into this app. After this app, we export this app into the main one. Mostly it's index, but this one come with the main. So we bring it here, import app from app.jsx. After we pass it here, because we say React DOM create document.getElement by ID, we specify the name of ID, put root dot render. Render here means like run this one, and pass in this one app, and then from there everything works perfect. Then here root, here will be root, not root 1, like this everything goes. So to change this one here, okay, you can maybe make it a code for you. This one only will affect the one which is up here. See, code for you. Okay, let's even add something here. You see this this logo here, I don't like it, the one for it. Let's put our own logo, makes sense. But let's first have a logo. Let's just get something from internet, a logo. And c'est Afrique Force Tunisia dans les conditions immédiates. Let's go to google.com. Let me show you guys how you can remove that one. Let's say here logo, just any logo get from internet, images. Okay, let's say you want to put Instagram there. Okay, want to replace Instagram with this small icon there for that logo. So first I have to telecharge to download. Sorry, I'm in French. To download this one, let's just go and save. Okay, let's save this image. Save image in a web, save image as, okay, like this. After, let me choose desktop. Desktop, like this. Let's give it a name. Let's say logo Insta. Okay, now let me get back. Go to this website. It's called favicon generator. Click like this. First thing is gonna bring you this favicon.io is the correct URL for that one. Maybe I have to share with you guys. Let me copy this and share in the group. favicon.io. favicon.io. favicon can help you how to put that on. So the favicon is on now. So here what happened, just scroll and see. You can read some documentation. They say here favicon image to INC. Here click on this one, and then they say drag and drop your file here. So if you know where your file is, just go outside here. Mine is called Instagram, this one. I just copy this, I will go inside with this one here. I'll just drag and put it here. After, you can see here the icon even showing here, the logo. Just click here on download, and then you wait like this. It's already downloaded there. Okay, so you click like this, you can see the download there, or just go simply to your download. Okay, from the download, click on download. You can see here favicon, then unzip this file here, extract file, sorry, my PC is working in French. Then here you have everything you want. Just copy all what here you have, copy them, go to your project. Your project is full stack application. This one, you go to your front end, insert the front end, go to your public. This is why you see this vid there. Go and pass this all there. After, let's see, favicon.ico. Then we go to our code and change the directory to favicon.ico. This is what we'll be using there. They brought all the type. So by going here to your public esv.svg, this is the one which is appearing there. Fine. Now go to your index like this. Here you see the href here, or the image type here, or the relationship is icon. First of all, remove everything here, make like this, make favicon.ico like this, save. Now take a look on your browser. What do you see there? Where is our application running? Okay, I can maybe pass it here, even local 473 5173 to see. You see up there is still with this icon, does not change, but now you can see it's already Instagram. Have you seen? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is how we can change this one. Anyone have question concerning this one?
No, sir.
Very good. Now let's go to okay, yesterday we were having confusion here with our code, if I can remember very well. Let me first open my this one, split. Let me put on the back end. The mistake was something very simple, even cd dash dash. I want to go back one step, then cd to back end like this. Now the back end is on, save. Now what do I do here? npm start, press enter. The backend is running. Good, mine is on, the front end is on, everything is on. Now I can go back. Let me close this index, this vid, this main. Our mission is to create account here. So every function was correct since yesterday. Okay, everything was correct. I think I have to share this also in the group. Register in the group. Oh, I have already shared this one. Register front end. Good. So the confusion was here. You see, in the front end action, okay, when we get into our action here, there is something telling us yesterday, like you see, when you put your cursor, like say await has no effect on this type of expression. This was the problem we were getting yesterday, but we were in the level here of the user. We are getting this error after the error has gone. The mistake wasn't that one, it was in the backend. Okay, the mistake was here in the route. We did not specify those one. Now assuming I remove them, it was just slash slash, we don't know. And if you can see here in the entry point of our application, we have here slash users. So we want to go to slash users slash sign in slash sign up. This is where we can get the directory. And then now let's try to give again another trial and see what error is producing here. Let's go to register. Try to let's use the other one because it has autofiller. Let's go back here to this one and then register like this. Click here on fake filler so that can fill everything for you. Then here click here on register now or create account, and then let's open our this one so that we can see the errors. Let's go to console, go to this one so that we can see what's going on. And then here there is errors. Don't mind yourself, those one blocked by client is not a big deal. Okay, they are default one, they always exist. Just the second one is what you can pay more attention. Maybe you close first of all this one all like this. Then click on fake filler, fake for you email here, everything. Click here on I have agreed on terms and conditions. Click on create account like this. You find there is error here. They are saying you're trying to sign up user but not found, meaning this sign up here does not exist. Okay, even if you try login, is the same thing you're going to get. So what we can do is we go to our backend. Okay, go to the backend here, go to the routes user. In the route here we are trying to sign up person. Put here sign up. The reason is because in the front end, okay, in the front end application action user, you can see not user, sorry, in the API, I think, yeah, API user. If you see there, we are going to pass through users. This first user is coming from our entry of the application, which is in the backend. Okay, the first user here you say users. Then the second one is the one we put in the API in our front end here. API, this one, sign in or sign up. That means in our routes we must include them here. Sign in, sign up. And you guys know how those one work. First of all, you have a data structure. Let me explain this one once more again. So this is how the backend work. The backend consists of this entry. This one is very important. This is just a setup for application. This is how easy it is. It's not something difficult. Okay, you just install some packages. These are the packages, 5 packages: the express, the mangoes, the .env, body parser, and the cores. You import them all on top. Next, these are the routes. This one are imported, don't worry about them. You need to initialize by saying const apps is equal to express. You initialize everything into express. Express is a framework for our backend, okay, not JS framework, don't confuse. Then down here, this is the default setup you just need to do. Okay, first here .env.config. we want to configure our private link here because we don't want anyone to know about it. That's why we want to configure this one. That's why we say .env. Okay, after .env, then you initialize the cores. These cores enable us to cross all the origin with the HTTP without S and then HTTP with the S. And you guys know what HTTP is. If you go to any web application, you find HTTP. It stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and the one which contain S is Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. Okay, the one which is secure, the one that have a valid SSL certificate, valid domain name, that one is protected. Okay, then how to know that the site is protected? It's not a big deal. Just go to any website which is already open, assuming like this one, not this one, okay, this one. You see this symbol here? Once you click on it, you can see your connection to this site is not secure. You should not enter your any sensitive information. Assuming now you go to this one, Google Meet. You see here there is this padlock showing here. Once you click here, you can see connection is secure, camera, whatever. It gives all the information, the cookies and the site data. So once you see any website having, okay, having this padlock here, lock, meaning it's secure. Once you see any website deploy having this symbol here of warning, meaning it is not secure. Okay, this is how we know. So this one is using HTTP without S, and this one is using HTTP with the S. If you say how, copy this one and repaste it. You can see here HTTP and then there is S here. Okay, that's the difference between HTTP and the other one. So let's get back here. Now you see that one is not found, the sign up itself is not there, so we need to include this one into our route. So now let me first open MongoDB here so that we can see whether we have registered, then we can put into practice. Now we want to go and try to create account here with a valid information. Let's go, let's put the correct name. Let's say here will be Ali, and then last name should be Juma, and then email, let's go with the correct email. Okay, password, password should code for you. These are also password code for you, and then let's give a trial. First of all, let me log in this one, connection. Let's connect to our cloud so that we can see all the data. It's going to be registered. Later we will see how we can pull the data and then use it. So let's click on Gmail. Okay, we shall add even Gmail authentication later to our application when we want to log in some of the Google. Hope you guys are following. Let me go to best program.
Yes, sir.
Good. Let's connect to this one. Network is disturbing. Let's just be patient. Okay, let's click on browse collections here. See, it's going to retrieve our message, everything. Then here is not in finally MERN stuff. Go to code for you like this. In the code for you we only have 0 user but 5 contacts. Okay, so let's see how this one will work. So now we have our name is Ali, Juma, email, password. So let's create account. Now I've put like this. The first thing you can see, it has pushed us into admin. Okay, next here there is no any error. They ask me to say to update the password. Okay, here there is no any error. And now if you go here, you find here the access fair request 404 name bad connection. This one is not the error we are expecting. And then here the admin is already shown. First of all, it pushes to new admin, and next we did not get the real error we are expecting from here. We are supposed to get error up here, the error page here. It doesn't show us. Then let's check now in our data. Let me refresh this one. How many user is going to register? Let's check. You see, we have one user here and we have 5 contacts. So let's click on user. You can see here the name is already concatenated. They make concatenation Ali plus Juma. If you know where is this one coming from, it is coming from controller. If you go to controller, backend controller, user, you can see it somewhere down here where we have name. We go name here. Here we make concatenation. We pass the first name and the last name. But in our database we only have 2 things: name, password, and the ID for the user. You guys can see here we have name, email, password, and the ID. Okay, so this is the first thing. Now we have successfully passed the user. Let's register one more to see, so that we can make login, how login we can form that one to work. Let's go here, we close this tab 9. Let's go and register one more. Go to your code for you here. You go back. Let's register some different name again. Good. Let's register a different name like Abdallah. Email. Let me just my real email. Password 1 2 3 4 5. Password 1 2 3 4 5. I have agree terms and conditions. I don't see any error talking about anything, and you can see it's following us. Oh, welcome Callistus. And you can see it is pushing us directly to admin. So we need to create admin, and then now if I refresh here, you can see the numbers of the user register. Okay, that's how user register. The first one was Ali Juma, the second was Abdallah Amin. You can see the password, the email even. Then the password is 1 2 3 4. But you see this password is hash. They generate some other different number, letter, symbol to make this password very strong. Assuming now you give this, you copy this one and give it to the hacker. Okay, tell them, okay, this is my information, login for me. They are not going to decrypt this one. They will not know what password is inside. Okay, if they copy this one all to the login and try to press login, it will not work. That's the first thing you guys need to be assured. That's why we're using bcrypt to encrypt our password, so that nobody will just take it. And then you can see here there is this ID. This ID is generating automatic. The ID of this one is different. The ID of this one is different.
But sir,
Yeah.
can someone decode the password?
Huh?
Can they decode it, like maybe crack the password?
No, they can't crack this one because we encrypted with bcrypt. The one the decoding, these are the what the password they're guessing. The way how they do it, like we have dictionary attack, we have span crack, those one is what they guessed, but they will not put this one. They will guess it in the other way, like maybe put the birthday of the person plus the name of the person. The dictionary attacks works like when your password have the word from dictionary, but that one takes long process. It's not easy. Even the result is not 100%. Okay, are you guys there?
Sir.
Okay, so this is how this one worked.
Okay, sir.
Okay, we shall get into detail. Now we have our admin there. We will create this one shortly, and then we can be able, let's try to see how we can implement our login. How do we log in a user? Okay, with the email and the password, click just on login, then it just to take us into that same admin, because you can register, let it redirect someone to do that one. Let's see how do we implement our login. Okay, so login can be implemented in the same way. Let's first put this one side by side, and then let me bring my code here. So you guys can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we are dealing now with the login. How do you implement the login? First of all, go into your source, go to the components, go to login, scroll up, login, index loader, login is here. Good. Let's close by Control B. Everything seems to be well, but before we start everything, we need to know how do we log in a person. So what are the initial state data? Let's go const initial state, or you can put anything you want. Is equal to, these are the things we are getting. So we are getting only email, and by default there is no email. Next we are getting the password, and by default the password is not there. Then we create our state here, const square bracket state. Let's call this one login. Let's just use form data, it's fine. Form data, set form data is equal to use state. Okay, click like this so that it can import automatic. Then we pass what? We pass the initial state into our state here. Then let's try to see console log. Let's check form data. What do we see there? So like this, let's try to inspect by right click, go down, or control shift plus I. Let's go to console log, console log, not element. Go to info. You can see there is object. Inside that object you can see there is email and the password. And now if I pass something here like email like ali at gmail, just simple, and then password something like this, and save, immediately here if I go or refresh, let's try to do like this, Control R, it contain initial data. Let's see what do we see there. Now if I click like this, you can see the email and this one is already there. So this proof, okay, this one give us a proof or hope that the initial state is well connected into our real estate here. So let's remove those initial documents from there, remove it out, even this, remove it out, save it just like this, and then let's close this inspect. Next is down here we need to have a function. Okay, const, we are going to say a handle, let's call it handle login. Okay, it's a function, put the parentheses, it can take event, return an arrow function with a block of code. So when we press on that one, you can see here when I click on login, it's going to refresh. I don't want this thing to refresh. Okay, maybe some important details can refresh and take you somewhere. If I don't want that one to happen, so to prevent that one, that default behavior of the form, we pass this one here, event dot prevent default. That means remove the default behavior of unnecessary refreshing. That's the first thing we can do. And then take this function, when we click, okay, on our submit, then it will happen. Go to the form. Inside form here, you pass on submit is a special prop, okay, or attribute. Pass this one there. Now if I click on login, no refresh, I'm okay with this one. Good. Next, what do we do here? We need the same thing up here. We need two things. One is we need two different variable. One is going to be dispatch, because it's a gun that enables us to shoot there to our backend. Dispatch is equal to use dispatch, make it like this, parentheses, and then one more, we need const, that one will be navigate, will enable us to navigate, okay, navigate is equal to use navigate, okay. Then we need to import them all. So first one, navigate is coming from React router DOM. Then for dispatch is coming from React Redux. So we need to go and import this one. Since it refused to import for us, we'll just do like this, import, put this one, let's type its name, use dispatch, like this. It is coming from React Redux, this one, like this. So these are the things we need to import, and you can see underline here, meaning dispatch is declared, but its value is never read, meaning it's already declared but you did not use it, okay. Don't get surprised like this is a very big error. This is not a big error, it's just a warning one. So it won't even crash our application. This application is going well and nothing is crashing. So what do we do next? So here, from this form data, we need to destructure some of the data we want, so that it looks more professional. Make const. To the structure, we pass this parentheses here, not parentheses, this curly braces. So the structure, what we want to get the email and the password only. Even if you have so many data, we can be able to take only the one we want. So we can say equal to form data. We are getting them from form data, like this. Then the next thing we can do is we can use them into the same information here. So here, what do we do after this one? So to do this one, we can say, okay, we need to dispatch the action. Dispatch like this. We pass the name of the action we want to dispatch. So what do we want to? We want to log in user. So how do we deal with that one? First of all, let's check our source code here. Go to action. We always dispatch action, okay. Action user. What is the name of the function for signing in a person? Last time we were using sign up, so it's going to be sign in. So copy this one, go to your login, dispatch, you pass this one, sign in, and then make it a function, pass the form data within form data. I think the limit time is telling us there. So we need to import this one. It's coming from actions, the first one here. Good, it's already there. When we click on this one, it's going to force that action, and then to send into backend and check whether the person have the same email, the password matches with the one which is in the database. From there, it will work. Let me check the time. I think it's 15-minute warning. Yeah, 15 minutes is okay. Let's go back, and then now we have dispatch.
Yes.
Yeah, are you getting me? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So my screen is okay, right? You guys can see everything well.
Yes.
Good. So
Yeah.
very good. So now we have this one. Let's continue. So we have this email and password, and then we have this navigate, everything there. And then let's see how it's gonna work. Let's go down and continue. First of all, yesterday, okay, in the import here, you need to add some attributes still. First of all, it must be required. You cannot just click here on the login without fill the condition. So add the word require here. Required past tense. Next, it must have a name. The name of this one must be email. Okay. Oh, it's already having name there, so duplicating is not allowed. So it has to be email. So this is how it goes. Put the name, and then you have email here. That means I have to put ID email. Good. That means if I click on the word here email, it will active this one for me. When I click on the word email here, assuming I'm here, I just click email, this one will be active. Next, we need to pass the value like this. So in the value we have email also. Pass the email. These are the email ID structure from form data. If you can see up here, I have the structure, form data, email, and the password. So I pass this email to that value. Next I have to add the state, because if I don't add on change, you can see here I cannot type anything here. Even if I select this one, it won't stay there. So this one is blocking, so I have to put on change. On change enable us to change the data, okay, using our input field. So I put on change, but it's going to be anonymous what function. Anonymous function means a function who does not got a name, okay, or function without name. So it has to be like this, inline. Okay, one is going to be parenthesis, but this parenthesis must take e as an event. Next, it will take this arrow function. After arrow function, we'll use the state that we define. We have form data and set form data. So in this case, we can use set, okay, data, because it will enable us to set particular type of data with the condition we want. So we can pass here parenthesis, then we can pass this object, which is the curly braces. Then in the object, what do you want to do? We want to apply a spread method. A spread method means we are going to return everything within that form data, okay. You can put here form data, accept. We want to make change only in the email, because we can't just type here in the email and at the same time it's going to disturb us here in the password, okay. We don't want that one to happen. That's why we are first returning all what is inside the email, and we are just only making particular change, okay. That one will be in the email, okay. Then what do we pass on? We pass event dot target like this, dot value. We are only targeting the value, okay, the value of our input where we are. That is only the email. That's why you can see here I'm passing the email here, and then we are targeting the value of this email a user is entering, and this is how it goes. So now we can just copy this one, okay, to avoid writing a lot of things. From require, then we just go down here where there is password place. Down the password place here, you can just paste it, and then we can do changes. Name is going to be password like this, but you cannot duplicate names twice. It will show you that error. Remove the one which is up, and then close the space. Down here we want to pass password, not email, because the data input is always different from one another. Then here we can pass our password here, password like this. We are almost there to test it. Next we go to button. Our button must have a property type of submit, so that it can force the button here to work efficiency with our form. So let's see, what did we put there? We have button here, we have only class name. Down here we say type. Okay, the type will be submit. Submit. That's all. Mashallah. So here we put type is going to be submit. After that submit, let me control plus S to save it. Then let's go and give a try. Let's try to refresh here and see. اقفل الباب ماتوش اقفل الباب. Okay, so this is how we can do this one. Let's give it a try and see what are the things we need to modify later. Let's first start with the just try this one out, or let's first see how our action work. Let's go to front end, source, action, user. Go to user, control plus B. Let's see how the sign in work. So you can see it's getting form data and navigate. So we need to pass navigate to our login. Go to login, up here in the function, this function here, pass form data like this, and then navigate, because you want to move the user after pressing this one. If everything goes well, check the password and the email. Next, it's going to navigate the person into /admin. You can see here we are receiving form data which is coming from the input, and then navigate. After we dispatch, has an async function here. With dispatch, the type is going to be auth. Okay, then data is what the user have already provided. Then when the password and the email matches, it's going to navigate the person directly to the admin, and then if there is error, it's going to show the error. So let's give a try. Is it going to work or not? Remember, we have some user here, but do I remember even their password? Let me check. We have okay, this one I think it was 12345. Let's try this email. I forgot the password, but I think it's 12345. So let's put it there. It's the email. Let's try 12345. Let's click and wait. Very good, working efficiency without any problem. So you can see it first go and check, or let's try with the password which is not correct. Let's see whether it will move us or not. Assuming we go and add more and click on this one, what happened? No movement. Okay, this one is not showing anything. That means the password is not correct. I've been clicking this one several times. You can see as soon we put 12345 and we click on login and wait. First of all, we need to do like this: shift control I, so you can see what's going on, and then close this one. Oh, it's already moved there. So we need to put some delay, okay, like how we work with the set timeout function. So you can see here everything move here already. It takes time, okay, so we need to put some loading stuff down there to check. So let's go into our login. But let me know, is there anyone having question?
No, sir.
Very good. How about the other girl? She's not there. Jamie's, Callistos, you guys are all fine. Good.
Yes.
Good. So we need to go and add our delay, okay, or something showing like loading like this, so that we can at least be patient, because you can't just click on login or register without seeing anything, like just by nowhere you find yourself you are in admin. Or let's first of all go and create some local admin so that we can at least see something showing there, okay, because now it's just a normal irrelative file. Let's go and create an admin, okay. let me first check the time from 15 minutes. How many minutes left for us to create another link? Here we are left with 5 minutes. Okay, I'm sending you guys a link. You try to join faster, okay? Hello?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Faster. Let me click on the F7 to stop it. So we are here. Okay, so we were trying to log in person with the illegal password. It's not working. Once we put 1 2 3 4 5, it works, but we need to add some loading stuff with the timer. At least we need to give some seconds so that someone can wait, and then once everything goes well, it will automatically redirect a person, okay, to both sides. And then we can add this one, Gmail authentication, how we can log in somehow with Gmail at the same time. So let's see how this one is going to work. First of all, let's go and create admin, because we are redirecting people to empty routes of admin. Also, get back, close everything here, go to your front end, go to source. In the source, go to component, go and create this file, admin.jsx. JSX is small letter, sorry, JSX, then RAFCE, or you can do RAFCE. It stands for React Arrow Function Component with the export, like this. It will say const admin has a function return a block of code with a return inside. This one is the most easiest one, because sometimes in the exams of such one, they will ask you to write a function without using any shortcut. So you can do something like const admin, because all the components start with a capital letter. Admin is equal to, you put this parenthesis, you pass this one, okay, then you pass your curly braces. Then here you can return again, return with a parenthesis. Within the return, you can pass your div here. You can close this div back, and then down here, this called arrow function. Then down here you can do export default admin. Like this, you have successfully write your own function and explaining you have understood all the concept. So since you are in the world of AI, no need for that one. Just RAFCE, press enter, everything's automatic there for you. Okay, so this is called arrow function. It works the same with the RFCE. RFCE is a functional component. You see here we put the word function. Whenever I put the word function, we don't put this arrow function anymore, because the word function here represents this arrow function. So if I don't want to put arrow function there, then maybe I have to do something like this, and this is wrong. It must have a name. That's why you have to transform this one into constant, and then this here you must transform into this, and then remove this one like this. You are in the same situation, but in case for that one, remove this one out. Here all just make function, then you give a name, admin, so it become a functional component. Okay, so here is our component. So we need to import two things, the footer and the navbar. So let's start with navigation. I think it's not navigation, it's called there is footer. Okay, let's start with the footer. Import footer from // because they are all in the same place. I can just go and select it from here. Footer F. Okay, I have to scroll down a little bit and see. Footer is here. Good. Next, I have to import navigation. Let me see the name. Navigation. Good. For me, I will just do like, I will just copy this and paste. Then I will just click on the first one, Ctrl+D to rename it to navigation, like this. Navigation, like this. I've imported two things. Then here I can change this one into React fragment. Okay, this empty tag and close. I can make on top navigation by putting navigation like this, then I can make it a self close. Okay, then down here I can do the same thing for footer, then self close. Then between the two I can pass my div here. This whereby I can be able to pass anything I want to pass. So here is going to be our div. We are going to have all our data here. So let me say maybe I will color this one bg. Let me say bg white 700. Let's see, I think white we don't specify, maybe black dash 100, light one. Let's see, and then here let's have h1. Say hello, this is our admin bot, like this. Save. Now let me go and connect this one to our app by going to app.jsx here, and then define a route down here. It's going to be admin. First pass dot router, and define a path. The path will be /admin. Wherever we have admin, then we can have element. This element is going to take an object with a component function. Okay, we need to import this one. Just admin import from component. Now we have it. Now if you go and see our admin like this, is login. Let's try to push there with the 1 2 3 4 5 password. Click on and wait. You can see we have admin, and you can see here hello, this is our admin. So we can see we have imported everything there without writing any single code for footer or navbar, and everything seems to be responsive. If we go like this, you see everything works perfectly. So this is the first procedure, and then the rest we can build our simple navigation. But before we start building this one, because remember here we are going to pull out the name of the person who log in, sign up, and then if the person have a image, maybe you can display his image, the one in the Google. Okay, or you can display the first letter of his name or her name, the person who sign up, and then we will see how we can add the loading stuff there. So we have this library called material UI. Let me introduce you guys there. MIU, material UI, mean material user interface. Okay, let's press enter. Material UI is built by Google. The idea is to faster your development, okay, to make things very easier. You don't need to code a lot, and it accepts even Tailwind at the same time. So here we go. Go to product documentation. Anything you want to learn and be good, make sure you read the documentation, okay, at your free time. We have read them already. So if you click here on docs, it will ask you material UI, material. They have even added a lot of things, core and so on. Click on that one. Like this, material UI. Click on that one to load for you. Scroll down and see installation. How do you install it? So you have this one here with the npm, with the yarn, everything. So with the style component, if you want to use style component, that is the way how you install your things in different way, okay. But we are going to use Tailwind. We are going to add this one. Just copy this one. This will enable us to pull a code from here which is already like if you want to pull something like admin, like not admin cards, loading, animation, we just pull it from here and put in our code and it works without any problem. Now let's start with this one. Npm install. Copy this one, go to your Visual Code Studio. Okay, Visual Code Studio, Ctrl plus J. Here maybe we need to split one more into 3 terminal. Someone wanted to join us late. James, welcome back. So we go to our material, Visual Code Studio, sorry. Here we are in front end, just paste this one there, press enter. So let me pass this one into our WhatsApp group. I'm waiting for a response. Kindly provide me with 2 vibrant participants in the web track. Lecturing, please. Later. Let's go here. This is the command line, okay? Material UI, and then we need material icon also, because it can help us add some nice functionality to our icons. Here maybe you go here or just the material UI icon, something is starting. Material UI icons, like this. This one enable us to use the icons the way we are using other icons. You see, let me just show you guys how you guys can use it, and it's very easy to implement. Let's go. Assuming first of all, but we must install it because it won't just work like this. Let's see the installation process. Here it depends on mi material UI component and everything. Just go to npm, see installation, click on this one. There is something starting with my PC here. Okay, it's here coming, installation guide. Scroll down, material UI emotion react style. No. Material font source roboto. This material core is not what we are looking for. We are looking for icons. This one. Okay, material UI icons. This one. Copy this one. Let me share in the group. And add at the end icons. Copy this one. Paste into your terminal or front end. Press enter. It's going to install. Now let us see what we want to get from them. Assuming our case is to get okay, here they will ask you to search any. First of all, we want to apply our example component. Go to component here. In component they have so many things. You have home, checkboard, radio, rating, switches. We are going to use switches in our code later for making have badge, avatar, chips, device, icons, material, icons, so many things, tables. Then you have alert, drop down, progress. I need progress. I'll just click on load progress here and wait. It's going to load. So I need a progress to show when I'm logging a person. I don't like this one. I will try to see the one which is good. Here you see these ones are all nice code made for you all. You can just have them like this. Copy and paste, it works perfectly. Let's see. This is drawer. I I need icons. This progress bar, pagination, uppercut, paper progress. This progress. That means well done. I don't like this type. This one is good, but I need the one. Yes, I need something like this. Line. Let me see again. Feel free to choose the one that you like. I need the one that goes to the percentage. I think I have to go slowly up. Just loading. Yeah, I need this one. So how do I use it? I just copy this only, this code. Then I will go back to my source code. First of all, I want to start with login. Okay, I'll go to my front end here, source component, login. Let me go and scroll, login, like this. In the login, I have to pass this one somewhere first of all. So I have to do a condition. Okay, so I have to see where is my button. By the way, my button is going to be down here. Okay, this is the button that I have, and the button contains this one, login, this text. So I want to disqualify these buttons once I click on login, meaning I will have, let me first put them side by side. Let me go side by side. I will first start with this one here. Let me go back to login. Let me put login like this. My code, this one. My code like this. So you guys can see my screen, right? Hello? Are you guys seeing my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to, when I click on this one, okay, when I click on this login, I don't want this button to be there. I want to see the progress bar is loading. Once everything goes well, it's going to redirect us into admin, and then next time once you come back to login, you can see the login first. Once you click, it's going to load. When it goes correct, it will take you to admin. So this will require a ternary operation. Okay, so this is how we are going to do it. We see where is the button started. It start from here and then it end here. Good. So I will just highlight from here up to here. I will add this curly brace here and first condition here. That means to use this one efficiently, I have to go back again to my state up here and try to put one more state and see. So I can get this like okay, const. I'm going to say something like show progress set show progress, and then here I can put equal to use the state. Okay, after use the state, I have to say initial is going to be false. I don't want it to start loading. That's the first condition. Then since I have this one show progress, that means inside my tracing handle submit here or handle login, I have to define it here. Okay, I'm going to say I'm going to have a timeout function. Okay, timeout function like this. It's just a normal function which return a block of code. I think there's one. Let me try to connect my computer to charger. Let's see. Okay, it's charging now. Let's add this one. Inside this one, we are going to say set show progress like this. It's going to be false. Okay, but after how many seconds do you think someone can be able to log in? Let's say after you put comma first of all, you specify the time in milliseconds. Let's just say most places that have good connection, it can't reach 5 seconds, but For the case of Africa, we are going to make 7 second, that is 7,000 millisecond is equal to 7 second. Then within this app here, when you click, it's going to show everything to true. Okay, that is, I can say here set, whenever I just press this login, it's going to show true. Then I'm going to say set show progress to true. When I just press on login, it has to show true and start loading. Okay, start loading. I don't want this password to be there, taking me there. When I click like this, it has to start loading. But we need to do something still. Down there, we need to write this show progress under the conditional the button. So where is the button? The button is somewhere coming here, log in here. So here we're going to say, okay, if there is show progress, show progress, show progress, so it's telling me set only. Let's see how it's written up there. Okay, oh, it's wrong. It's supposed to be show like this, SH like this. Yeah, so we go down still. See, there is crash happening already here. It's going to be show progress exists. I put question mark. I have to render this one, the one we copy from our React. Otherwise, okay, otherwise we want this button to show back, so we need to import this one. So if you find yourself having problem importing this one, go back to their website here, this one, and then you see here there is code symbol. It's a copy the source, but ours is here. Or you can see here expand the code. Try first of all like this, edit in sandbox if you want to see every code there. Next, size in, next, copy this one, next, that one. Let's first start with this one, expand code. Click like this, the code will collapse for you, so you can see how many things have been imported from here. This is everything you want, they are all here. So what we do, we copy this one, yes. Okay, we copy everything here by click on this one. First of all, you have JavaScript and the TypeScript version. So which one do you prefer? Let's go with JavaScript. Click on JavaScript because it's for here. Copy this one. Go and create. Okay, we are not going to use this format already. We are going to do like this. Go into our component. Within the component here, we are going to create. You can say this one progress. We call it progress bar. Progress bar like this .jsx. Press enter, paste it there. Everything, you don't need to worry like how did they make this calculation, the previous plus 10 and then you add 100. Don't worry about anything here, everything is already there for you. Component full with everything. Just what you want to do is how you export it. See the return statement here. On which one are you exporting? Just note the function name. The function name is here, this one. You can even rename this one. Okay, assume you want to rename ours to progress bar. Progress bar. You can rename it or you can leave it like this. So I'll just copy this progress bar. I'll go back to my login. Instead of passing it like this, okay, this time I will pass it as one simple and a close up. Then I have to rename like this and see. Click here, import progress. Then I will go up here and see where did I import it from. You can see progress is being imported locally. / this is our own create. If you don't put dot, if you remove the dot and everything from here, that means it's coming from the original package, so it's locally, it's now working. So let's give a try and see what happened there. Control B to collapse the other side, return this here, and then return.
Sir,
Yes.
in the code then you wrote progress, I think you missed a feature.
You say?
You missed E in the program.
You say I miss E in the progress. Let's see, it's loading. E in the progress. No, the spelling is having no issue if you import it correctly. Let's check. Progress bar. Someone is joining late. Samuel. Okay, so here we have, let me go to original package. Progress bar. Okay, this is the name we put. Export, there's nothing wrong about it. So if we import it very correctly, it's okay. Now let's give a trial. Okay, let's give a trial. So this is our code. Let's see what will happen when we click this one. Will it take us some second? Now the second time frame which was specified is going to depend only when the network is correct. It will not make 5 seconds. Everything will go very fast. But if the network is very poor, this will take us up to that 8 seconds we specify. So let's give a try. I think this is the, let me first put the fake password, which is not going to help us to redirect. Okay, let me just type something wrongly there. Let's click on login. You see the progress bar is there. It's going to move up to 100. Okay, it's not going to log us in. That's the first thing you will put in your mind. You see, it is failing. Now assuming the password is correct, 1 2 3 4 5, click on login. You see the network is good, doesn't even make 100%, and everything goes very smoothly. So anyone is still having doubt? Hello?
No, sir. No. I'm good, sir.
Yeah, so this is how you guys will implement anything very nice you get from Material UI. Okay, so now this one seems to be very easy and it's going well. Good. Let's see next what are we going to do with the Material UI. So in the Material UI here, you have so many things to do, or just to help you go very fast. Not only progress bar, not only the circular one. So assuming you wanted to do something with the menu, okay, you find making menus very difficult for you with Tailwind or whatever library you're using. Let's come here and see. You can see they will give you something. They say this is dashboard. Please try to click on this one and see. You see, you can be able to carry this one and implement into your code. Very easy, just the way I copy all. Click here show code, then click here copy. Go and create your own component, then export it and import wherever I want to use it. Okay, so assuming you want a simple dashboard, you want to get for us a very easy dashboard. Let's go and see. Sometimes you cannot see them very faster here. Let me see slider, and help us make some slider very easily. Oh, so this thing to raise the microphone, whatever, slide something. Just type here, and let's type here dashboard, dash board, hash with the hash h board, like this. Press enter. So let me say I will use this one. Okay, very simple dashboard. You click here, you see everything will change to customer and yearly end. So this one will require us to download. Let me see how do we the download will looks like. Okay, let me see show code first of all. Show code. or source code. They will give us their free GitHubs. You can download this one. If you download, let me see, is it going to be like okay, templates. Let's see, you have charts. These are the components you will get inside the charts. Items, order, readme, deposit, dashboard is the entry point, dashboard.txx.java. Oh, they give you two, JavaScript and then TypeScript. They are all similar. Yes, in TypeScript we define the types and the type of the data. That's the only difference there. So if you want to use this one, that means we need to go and clone this one. But this one is somehow tricky still, because we need to configure different React application, and then we put it inside. From there we just make npm install and everything works perfect. So we don't want to use this one. Let's get something like table. Let's just add some. Let's first of all go to our admin and do some tailwind, and then we get some of the stuff and fix it there. So to make this one easily, go to your admin. We have this one here, remove this h1 out. So we have this background, we'll come back to it. Let's start with the this one. We'll have to component within, and it will take the part of the table and the part of the menu. Let's say we can say grid. Let it be a type of grid, and then we say in small it's going to be grid column of 1, grid calls dash 1, and then if it is medium and above, we have a grid dash calls of 2 only. Then within here we can have two different the first one will be for the left sidebar, and then the next one will be for right, or the main one. Let it just be right, just to avoid confusion. Right side bar. Then here we shall have our width at the same level. The width should be 10 out of 12. Margin should be auto, automatic, and then the automatic, and then the py, the property of py should be 8, like this. Then let's go and see how we can bring them. So we are going to bring two different components from material UI. The first one, we just need to get our let's try to get back here. Let's go back one more. Talks about free. One more. Oh, we are here already. Okay, go to component, and then let's go and fetch for table. We need a table, and then we see what table is coming. Next, scroll down, have some such nice table here. We have this type and that type. This type. Let's scroll down and see that which is good. Maybe this one is okay. This one have a row. How many rows per row? Oh, that's good. Let's say we will copy this one, is okay. Click on show code here, then just click here, copy. I'll call this one my table. I'll go to my Visual Code Studio, then I have to pass gap here, gap of 4. Then I will do like this. I will go here to create my new component. Within the component here, I'll create table.jsx within the table I'll pass everything there, and then I have to see the name of the function. To see the name of function, when you see this return here, scroll up, you can see the function which the export default is the name we are going to use. You can see here export default, this one. Maybe you can just change this one to table like this, but once you do this one, you see it seems there is a problem somewhere. Let's see up, create data, pull data, whatever here. Don't worry, like it will confuse you, it's going to be easy. Okay, table action pagination, click on this one, see the one with the export. This one is going to be, you remember, if I have function within function, okay, this one always work. Just see where we have return, and then we have handle event. Let's see here, handle short, this one is a short function, export this one. Let's see, is there others? No, this is where we put table, I'm sure. Table like this, and we show errors. What's the error? Table has already been used. Oh, you cannot use the word table here because it's already being used. Let's say material table, or let's go dashboard table. Dashboard table. You can't use name which is already been used within the functional component. So let's copy this one. Now we go to our admin. Let's put this one the second here, the main one. So let's import it. Let's close table here, then add this thing here, and then click here, import. Then for the left hand side, let's see what can we bring from the material. And even now, if you go to your code like this, and then try to log in, 1 2 3 4 5, press on login, and then we're expecting to see our table within. Let's see, it's loading. Let us see where is the problem. You see, it's loading still. You can see I've just implemented this table here without any problem. Now let's say I want to put all. You see, let me get one more something from component. Let's say what can I get from table? Drawer will enable us. Let me get some switch. I think switch is more better to make you guys see. This one drawer will help us click everything right down. Oh, this is how you guys see the Gmail, how it works. Okay, even this is the material icon you find inside Gmail because it's by Google, so you can see if you want to use them, it's fine. You see, I think switch, not this one. Let me use switch. I think switch will be the best, even not the table. Switch, you need switch. Let me just type here. If you don't see there, type here switch like this. So let me hope everyone is there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, switch. No, this is not the switch I'm looking for. Let me read from here. Waiting button, checkbox, autocomplete rating, material badge, dividend, badge avatar, list toolkit, dialog, progress, skeleton, accordation, paper, meaning, switch. It's not what I really want. Tabs. Okay, let's try tabs. I think it is tabs. Okay, tabs, like when you click on this 1 2 3. Okay, this is what we want. And then we have those one. Let's see the one which is arranged in the. Okay, we are going to use this one. Fine. You see, show code or expand code, click here on copy. This will enable us also faster our development. So inside admin we have this tab. Let me go and click. This will say it's going to be switches tabs, tabs .jsx. Here I'll just go and paste everything. I'll see the name of a function here is called color tabs. Let's make it tab like this. Match my component. Identifier has already been used. Okay. Tab. Let's go dashboard tab. Dashboard tab. Like this. I can use this name of the component and import it within my admin. So I'll go, where is my admin? Is here. So I'll first put it here, cell close, and then delete the first letter at the end, return it back. Click like this, it will import for you. Let's see how it looks like. So code for you here. Let's wait. Refresh. Yeah, like this. Good. So this will be our basic dashboard. Here is going to give us all the detail. Then we are going to do here in the place of tab 1, maybe we can say our contact, someone who contacted us. Okay, I think the text are white, that's why it doesn't show us. Let's go tab 1, tab 2. Let's go and rename it like this. In the tab, click like this, it will open for you. Control B to close it. So to modify everything here, show value 1, value 2. In the tab, value 1, value 2, value 3. So this is how it is. So have handle the chain, event, new. This one, so all is the state. You guys can see here state is there. You see the value is going to be 1. Box, they have their own tailwind CSS, their own style. Okay, their style is like this. It's inline style. You pass 2 curly braces and then you continue adding things you want. So now if I want to add background to this one, I will just make comma. Let me put it side by side. Okay, I want to add background to this box. I will just make here comma, background. I'm going to write the background, all background like this. I'll put colon, I'll put double quotation, so I'll put the name of color. I'll just put it like blue, and then I save. You see, they work with the inline like this. It will change everything. So let me go back, return everything, delete this one. This is how we deal with the inline style. But if you want to add classes, tailwind, just they are React, of course, just CN. No, wait, CN. Or go straight forward class main. Let's see what's happening. BG dash blue dash 200. Let's see. This tailwind CSS is working perfect. You see, even you can add so many things like rounded, make the curve rounded. You see, you don't need to worry. It can help you achieve anything you want very fast because they have all the library which you can just pull them and add to your application without wasting all the time. So that's the first thing you can see there. Item 1, item 2. Let's go and see where is item 1, item 2. So by default, you can see here item 1, item 2, label 1. So I can put here, maybe here is going to be contact like this. Here is going to be a subscriber, number of people subscribe to our website. And then here You can put subscriber user, how many people have logged in into the website. So you can see we can push from A to B. So you want to do a contact, you want to see all the list of people who contacted us here, and then the table here, you see it's moving this side by side. So let's see, maybe we have something different. Let's see here, component tab 1, tab 2, it has to show tab with a detail. Let's first collapse this one. This is 15 minutes left. Oh, this is what we need, not that one. Copy this one, then go under. We have 15 minutes left, guys. Go replace with this one, then turn it into this one. Is going to be dashboard tab, like this, and then let's bring it back and see. I will code for you by saying something. Okay, React Swipe View is not installed. So whenever you see errors and this arrow is pointing, you just need to go and install this one. Copy this React Swipeable View. Copy this. Go to a terminal. Okay. I just want to show you all the possible errors. Go to a terminal. Here make npmi install paste everything, and then you wait for that. Let me bring this one so that we can see all the progress. Side by side like this. Let's see, that one is installing. Is installing. Okay, let me refresh here. Let's wait and see if there is error. There is no error. Okay, this will enable us to pass all the data. Assuming I just want to modify this one here, Control J. I will just see here, when I click on item 1, show me item 1, item 2, show item 2, item 3. This will help us to get, like, we can say maybe this one is inbox. Okay, whenever a person who contacted us, we are going to see all his detail here. And then next we will scroll down. Item 1, you see item 1, they put in array format. There is 0, 1. So let's stay here. It's going to be item 1, which is okay. Like this, we can make it. This is for the contact, those who contacted us. Next is going to be subscribers. How many people are subscribed to? Because later we shall implement the subscriber button from our footer. This one we are going to implement as we continue with the program. Subscribers, and here is going to show how many contacts. Like, so let's say this one should be our inbox. Just inbox, and then we should have something like this with the numbers. Okay, but this number must be dynamic according to the number we got from our inbox. Something like, if it is 10, 2, 3, all is going to show us there. I will show you guys how we can condition this one later. Next, subscribe also. You will know how many people have subscribed later by passing the correct number there. Assuming I want to put 12, and then next will be the inbox, the people who contacted us through the contact form, subscriber, and then the last will be something else. Let me think, what can we put there? and then the table will display all how many user, contact, whatever, or just give us the numbers later on. And then number 3 will be something different. I don't know what should that one be. Just say user. We'll find out later. Users. Good. Users in the dashboard. So RTL, what one there? Leave that one. Go down here direction. So here we will pass all the data we will have. We can pass. Remember, we can pass even a div here. Okay. We'll pass a very nice div here. Div like this. Div slash div close. Then within this div you can have CLS, CL the class name. You can go and modify, like maybe the background of light blue dash 50. It will be rounded, and here I can say all the contacts list of the contact will be shown here, just for next time. So now what happened, you see, we're going to see the contact. So we are going to put contact, the name of the person, okay, his name, phone number, email, everything, even including the message. So when we click like this, it's going to show all the email and the password of the person who contacted us. Okay, so this is how this one should be. And then the same thing with the rest. I will show you how we pull the data, okay, from the database direct and display them on our website here. And I will also teach you guys tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or next tomorrow? I don't know. I'm going to teach you guys how nobody will enter into admin if he or she did not sign up. Okay, this one all is coming. And then next will be how we can deploy both of them, and how it will be added a normal domain name, something.com. What I remember one of the guys buy domain last time, so we are going to use that one for the demonstration of his project, so you guys all will see how it's going to work. So this is just for today, how we can log in and sign in person. Okay, log in and sign up. Normally we have to add this one, the one for Google, how you can log in someone with Google, but I think you guys are already tired there. So, or if how, let me know. Some of them wanted to go to class, whatever. So I think we might end somewhere here. And then,
Sir,
yes,
please can you repeat the part where you said the domain? My network was off.
you say?
When you were talking about the domain name, can you repeat that part, please, sir?
Domain name. This is when you will first of all upload your source code to GitHub. From GitHub you connect either to Render or any platform like Verso or Netlify. Okay, once it's running, then we will add a custom domain name, the domain name that people buy. Maybe yours will be like samuel.com or .org. Any domain name. So last time I think Flame have bought domain name, something to do with the .xyz. So that one we are going to connect you guys with the Render. Okay, I think most of you like Render. I will show you how we can integrate that one to Render, and then it will be searched through Google. Someone might go to Google there, google.com, and type like flame launch.xyz and press enter, and you take him direct. Or when the domain gets used into Google server, you just type their flames like this, press enter. Google will pull it from its engine and show onto your PC, and then you can just see who is that, and then you just click and find the detail. And that one will give us to something in the HTML layer. Okay, we talks about the content, if you guys can remember. It's down here, HTML is down here. Here in the content, in the metadata, have this metadata content, whatever. we need to add something here to do with the content, okay? And then you can explain your website, or you can just give a brief explanation. This one also will enable the search engine, because the search engine is using the word here to find your website. If you say code for you, just type code for you. When you have a domain name which is running under the Google, they are going to search for that code for you. And then if you have some other important places in your website whereby you talk our team, you put people's name and whatever, sometimes when you just type the name of the person, it will bring, assuming you type my name here on the Google, it's going to show you also. Assuming you go here, you type google.com, like this, then you type my name like Alison Egypt Junior, like this, press enter, and then you wait. The Google is going to check. You can just see here the first thing they're pulling my Netlify. They're saying is a qualified software engineer. You can ever rely on him to advance your career. See, they know all information about me. If you go again here, they say I am using this AI machine called Lina. And if you continue to scroll down, you can see information about me, saying chief technical officer, and even is pulling the website where my name is. So if I click here on the team, our team, like this, it's going to pull direct information where I participate. Another one here, they say I participated in MIT. You see, this is how the domain, this one, any domain name register correctly, it's going to behave in that way. So it will pull all the information necessary. You can see it's pulling me due to the name which was given here. You see, so this is how it works. So I don't know if you guys are not that. So some of you usually go to university, right? Hello.